Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praise, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, better known as GMS, who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the tabernacle of David, beginning with the 144,000 and the rest of the men, women, and children out of the 12 tribes whom Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai will ultimately have mercy upon. I'm your brother Matazaba from the branch of the Great Millstone here in Melbourne, Australia. And I just wanted to bring a P.S.A. public service announcement, all right, to all the beloved Akim. This is a red flag, all right, known as the Kingdom University or the Kingdom of Israel, all right. Now, this was shared to me and amongst other brethren in the group chat, and to the brother Kakama, who was the brother who shared this. I want to say the water for bringing this to all the Akim's attention, and I wanted to quickly jump on it the first chance I was able to do so through the Spirit, and to just warn, the state of the flock to be weary of these, Israelites out here that are trying to come up some other way and not through the straight gate, through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. Now, you always hear us here at Great Millstone that'll tell you that, this truth, all right, is not only precious, all right, but at the end of the day, you also have to keep in mind on how you're building. OK. And there's a sort of there's an order, there's a pecking order. All right. That we here at Great Millstone, beginning with the apostles, the bishops, and elders on down, have been taught. All right. And when you start to come up some other type of way and you're leaning into your own understanding, all right, you're going to be found out, man. All right. Now, this is a video here on TikTok, again, that was sent by the beloved brother Kakama to the group chat. And I'm just going to play it. All right. So you can see what's going on. Right. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Make America great again? No, not according to the Bible. Babylon the Great will never be great again. It's time for the second Exodus. We gotta flee out of here, y'all. The Kingdom of Israel presents The Great Commission. Shalom family, my name is Keisha. If you received a door hanger or business card with the 12 tribes of Israel on it, the Great Commission has arrived at your door. It's time to awaken to your biblical identity, fam, to be educated in the doctrine of the kingdom, and to be gathered for the second Exodus. Which tribe are you from?
Hi, my name is Deborah, and I am African American, Negro, or just black. They call us many things. I am from the tribe of Judah. Which tribe are you from?
Hi, my name is Isabella, and I am Jamaican. I am from the tribe of Benjamin. Which tribe are you from?
Hi, my name is Jean, and I am Haitian. I am from the tribe of Levi. Which tribe are you from? Hi, my name is Antoine, and I am Dominican. I am from the tribe of Simeon. Which tribe are you from?
Hi, my name is Ivan, and I am what they call Panamanian. I am from the tribe of Zebulun. Which tribe are you from? Hi, my name is Daniel, and I am what they call Puerto Rican. I am from the tribe of Ephraim. Which tribe are you from?
Hi, my name is Marcella, and I am Cuban. I am from the tribe of Manasseh. Which tribe are you from?
Hi, my name is Sophia, and I am Native American Indian. I am from the tribe of Gad. Which tribe are you from?
Hi, my name is Matthias, and I am what they call a black man, but I am actually Indian. I am from the tribe of Reuben. Which tribe are you from?
Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I am Argentinian. I am from the tribe of Naphtali. Which tribe are you from?
Hi, my name is Selena, and I'm Colombian. I am from the tribe of Asher. Which tribe are you from?
Hi, my name is Miguel. I'm a Mexican. I am from the tribe of Issachar.
Calling all 12 tribes from Judah to Issachar. Go to the website to register for the second Exodus, enroll in Kingdom University, and join the Discord for class. Kingdom University is free to all who want to learn the truth. For those who want to join us in the Great Commission, business cards and door hangers are available in the store and are the perfect way to spread the gospel of the kingdom. The 12 tribe signs are available upon request. Kwam Yasharallah and Shalom.
right, so you saw it there. All right, so you brothers, any of you want to do a response, off what you saw, you can use that little clip of me playing a video. So now, look, first off, let me just say this. Definitely looks like a hustle. All right. And I'm going to show you as, let's pull up their website here that I got. So if you come on the actual website, all right, thekingdomofisrael.net, this is how the website looks. All right. All right. So it looks, pretty simple, right? Got their own website. Now, if you notice in the video, they said that if you register, right, it's free to everyone. But here's where it gets a little bit concerning, right? Now, in the portion here, it says fill out the registration and include how many people are in your household. That's a red flag. Because what does a person who's seeking the 100% truth, all right, putting in their details and to go as far as to also add the number of dependents within their household? Why do you need to know such information? When I saw that, that stood out to me. That's a definite red flag, man. All right. And if you understand the scriptures and if you claim to be a true prophet of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, there's no need, as the apostles have taught us on down, to be using gimmicks, tricks, registry, or even a census for that matter, which actually goes against the scriptures, man. All right. If you understood what happened when Israel pissed off Yahweh, and so he put the spirit on David to number the children of Israel, right? And according to the law, what was written in the book of Moses, all right, when Moses was said, if you're going to go and number the children of Israel, then let every person who have been numbered give up a ransom to Yahweh. You see, so this is a red flag, man, right? Then now they ask for all of your details, all right? Select what state you're in and then your household. Why do you need to know how many people is in the household, man? Right? And then this is really what caught me off guard. Israelite, Gentile. So by them added in this point or this box here, does that insinuate that it's not only about the gathering of Israel, but they also believe that salvation is open up to everyone? You see? And this is why we say just because, you may have an Israelite that says Shalom or Shalom or Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the scriptures clearly tells us, all right, let's get this here, open up a new tab, all right, and let's get the book of, what's here, 1 John chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because many false prophets are going out into the world. All right. Now you may say, well, you guys there at GMS, hey, that's all y'all do is just get on people and claim that everybody is this, that. Y'all acting like y'all know everything. Well, okay, I'll do you one better. Check this out. When you go into their Kingdom University, which bear in mind, after watching the video, they said that it's free, right? Free of registry. But here's what they don't tell you, right? Kingdom of University. Let's just go down. So let's say you want to know about reincarnation, right? It says introducing a 7-part series on 7 incarnations of King David. This series will prove who he is in the last days, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little, right? Yada, yada, yada. You can read this on your own time. But let's say you click on where it says here registration, right? And it takes you, check this out. You got to pay, right? Now, I'm here in Australia, so it's going to cost me, all right, if I was someone that was seeking the truth, didn't know anything, all right, I would have to pay $160. All right. And then over in the US, if you in Babylon the Great, it's $100, right? So let's go back and see if it goes back. Hopefully it goes back. We'll do this. All right, so let's do another one. Let's go back to Kingdom University. So so it costs you $100 to sit the reincarnation class. And then if you want to know about the 7 churches, all right, from Revelation chapter 2 onwards to Revelation 3, let's see how much this class costs. All right. So if you here in Australia with me, it's going to run you about 320. All right. If you in Babylon, it's going to run you about 200. You see what I mean? So this is what I'm saying. All right. Now they have something here called the fractal class. All right. It says this introducing a multiple part series of the fractal of creation. This series will prove all things visible and invisible, the structure of the government of the kingdom, the structure of the nations. Right. So let's say you want to get deep into that and you go into the registration. This going to run you about 300 if you in Babylon the Great, 480 if you here in a land down under where I am. You see what I mean? This is completely, this is insane, man. All right, this is insane, man. All right, so those classes, they're pretty much it's a hustling scheme, man. And you understand now why Apostle Gabar mainly, as well as Elder Apostle Tahar, and really all of the apostles and bishops on down, they tell us to watch out for cats like this, man. All right. See, a lot of you Israelites, you're in here, okay, for filthy lucre's sake, man, for greed, for profitable gain. A lot of y'all don't really know what you are a part of, man. Right. This is just the next come up for you. Right. And so I thought that was very, interesting. Now, I was thinking that, I'm going to leave the link in the description box, but I don't even want to give them. I'm not finna, I don't want to be like to promote or whatever. So there it is right there. You can screenshot it, pause the video, screenshot the link at the bottom, and y'all can check it out for yourselves, man, because this is complete madness, man. All right. And it's also giving out weird vibes of Esau, Edom setting this up as an infiltration. That's what it's giving, man. Okay, because even going back to the video, they used AI. Let me come back here to the video. All right.
Get the fuck.
But they use AI, and let me say, this, and then we're going to get into some scriptures and close out. All right. Apostle Paul said it best, use the world as not abusing it. All right. Now, with this AI technology, a lot of brothers are using, whether it be chat, Grok, or whatever the case may be, which there's nothing wrong in using that, But I will say this, just be mindful and careful, all right, on how you use things, because we're not here to use gimmicks. OK, we're not here to use theatrics. All right. Pyro and all of these fanciness and doing videos and stuff like that, man. OK, no, we're simply set out here as the ambassadors of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to just teach. That's all we're here to do, man. All that extra shit that y'all, cats be out, on here or doing whatever the case may be, man. You doing too much, man. All right. You doing way too much, man. All right. So I've talked enough. Let's get into some scriptures and close out. All right. And I want to start here in Proverbs 23. All right. At verse 23, it says, buy the truth and sell it not. Also, wisdom and instruction and understanding. Right. Because, see, the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding starts with the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. The Lord didn't raise up men in these last days to say, you know what, I want y'all to go out and teach, but I need for y'all to charge a fee. Right. No, man. Because even when Yahweh Shai told the disciples to go out and teach, he told them to take no. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Right. This is Mark 6:8. And I'm going to start at verse 7. When he sent the disciples out, this is Mark 6:7, it says, and he called unto them the 12 and began to send them forth by two and two and gave them power over unclean spirits and commanded them that they should take nothing for their journey, save a staff only, no scrip, no bread, no money in their purse, but be shod with sandals and not put on two coats. You see? So even Yahweh Shai gave the disciples a commandment of what to do when you go out and teach, man. You don't need all of these theatrics and you need this, that, and to just simply teach the word, man. But y'all sitting up here trying to set up shop and charge people for this, that, and third, when the scriptures just reread in Proverbs 23rd chapter to buy the truth and sell it not. Now, don't get simple-minded, because let's go back to that, because somebody going to say, see, it says to buy the truth, brother. All right, well, when you go and look up that word, all right, which let's tap into it real quick. All right, you got the Hebrew word quanah.
Strong's H, 7069. Kana.
All right. It means of acquiring knowledge or wisdom. All right. To get, acquire, create, buy, or possess. All right. And that's really what it is you're doing. You're just acquiring the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Okay. And how do you do that? All right. The scripture says to seek the Lord while he may be found, man. Okay. And how you seek him? All right. Well, he sent out his servants, the prophets, man. And the true men of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And they ain't out here asking for donations or this, that, and the third. Now, I will say that there's nothing wrong, if you want to help the ministry. All right. But we here at Great Millstone, we're not going to sit up here and say, shout out to, this and here's our cash app and that. No, man. All right. Now, Salaki, if you want to donate, okay, we've got, links all over YouTube videos on how you can, donate if you want to chip in and help the ministry. But we're not asking for money. OK, because we're not set up to do that, man. You see, there's a difference of being sincere. Right. So building off of that. OK, this is Matthew chapter 10. And I'll start at verse 5 for context. It says, these 12 Yahweh Shah sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And here's the point, verse 8. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, so freely give. Now I wonder, who did they learn, okay, this truth from? Well, obviously, when you go on their website, they'll tell you when you go through their information that they stem back to the doctrine of One West, right? That much they do know. So here it is. They know the Lashawan Kodash. They know the names of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. But yet, so all of that information that they freely receive, all right, they're not going to turn around and freely give. No, they're going to turn around and try to make a hustle out of this, man. That's why a lot of you ninjas need to be unalive, man. There's no other answer, man. Okay. We need Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua to really come and just put an end to all of this madness, man. Because it's complete madness and it's wicked, man. Jake can't take nothing serious, even if his life depended on it. Everything is a damn joke. Everything is a hustle here in Babylon the Great. Okay. There's no fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Right. So Jacob's trouble cannot fully be amplified quick in a hurry. Like, man, this is crazy. It's crazy, Akim. So let me read this again. Matthew 10:8. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give, man. All right. And let's move on from there. So I got here, 2 Peter chapter 3. I'm gonna start at verse 1. All right. Point is really at verse 3. So the rise of false prophets says, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily, meaning privately, shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. Right? Because here they're talking about the second Exodus and how they got to flee Babylon the Great. They're not even trusting in Yahweh Shem Shai. They're trusting in their own selves. You know, they want to hearken unto Zephaniah 2:1. Gather ye, O nations, gather yourselves, O nation not desire. Right? Which really, when you go into that, that's talking about the elect, because all Israel is not going to be gathered on this side, man. 2/3 are already marked to be unalived. You see? So again, you have to discern through the spirit and try the spirit. Who are these people, man? What's really going on here? What is this all about? Right? Back here, verse 2, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, Salakia, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of, and through covetousness shall they with fiend words make merchandise of you. Is that not what's going on in Kingdom University based upon what we, just witnessed? Whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not, man. You sitting up here taking advantage of people, charging them to enter into your classes, man. That's nowhere in the scriptures. You trying to come up on a next hustle, and that's what it is. Here it is. You learn that you are a Hebrew Israelite, so you use that to your advantage to turn it into a damn hustle so that you can come up on one, man. And this is what we're saying. You jakes out there, you have no fear of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. None whatsoever. Right? This is 1 Peter 5 and 2. It says, feed the flock of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, which is among you. And how do you do that? Okay? By teaching them, man. Not sitting up here and saying, well, that's going to run you about 300, my guy. All right. You make sure, we accept cash. We accept checks. OK, we Cash App. OK, PayPal, whatever you get in and fit in. We accept everything, man. No, that ain't the way, Jake. That's not what it is, man. OK, it says taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind, man. And you ninjas don't have a ready mind. It says neither as being lords over the Most High's heritage, but being ensamples to the flock. OK, there's a precept that says know the state of your flocks, right? See if I can grab that real quick. Proverbs 27:23 says, be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks and look well to thy herds, man. OK, you have brothers and sisters that are really being healed through the word, that are being cleansed through the word. And you sitting up here playing with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai by taking advantage of the flock, man. You're taking advantage of the flock. And may Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai destroy a lot of you ninjas, man, because you're not right. You're supposed to know the state of your flock. If a brother's in need or whatever, the brother, somebody come on a comment board, ask you a question or whatever, come up to the camp or whatever, you help that brother out by saying, yeah, listen, take notes. All right. Help them to understand, give them the breakdown, direct them back to the lessons that we have on YouTube, man. Not sitting up there charging classes for a university, man. We're trying to come up out of the ways of Babylon, but you want to stay in it, calling yourselves a kingdom of university. Right? Let's get Exodus 30 and 13. Because remember, I was thinking, when I saw the registry, all right, which, by the way, when you look up that word, all right, it says the act of registering, see register, which when you go into register, it says public record book, private account book, and official written account regularly kept. and directly from medieval Latin registrum, properly registum, a list matters recorded. Okay. And for what? What do you need to keep a private account book record of to know how many people is in that person's household? Why is that relevant for your registry? That makes absolutely no sense, right? And so going back into the example, because that registry is almost like in the form of a census. All right. The way that they got it set up. I'm not saying that it's a census, but it's giving that census vibes. If you get what I'm saying, this is Exodus 30 and 13. This they shall give. Salaki, not 13. We're going to start at, let me see here. Exodus 13 and here it is, 12. I started 11. It says, and Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, when thou takest the sum of the children of Israel after their number, then shall they give every man a ransom for a soul unto Yahweh when thou numberest them, that there be no plague among them when thou numberest them. And you saw this is exactly what happened when Israel pissed off the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh raised up the spirit to be put on David by allowing Satan to attack his thoughts to go and number the children of Israel. And then when you go into the story, the Heavenly Father gave David 3 choices to choose for his judgment. All right. When you get familiar with it, you see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that, if you try to do this today by taking a census, which you can't, because it tells us in Genesis the 16th chapter that the children of Israel cannot be numbered as a large, great multitude. So why do you need to know everybody's? You see what I'm saying? That's why I said earlier in the video, this is given Esau, Edom's name written all over it as infiltrating this truth. Why do you need to ask how many dependents is in the household? You see what I mean? Let's move on, man. All right. So this is you can read this account, but I just wanted to pull this up dealing with 2 Samuel 24 and 10. It says, and David's heart smote him after that he had numbered the people. And David said unto Yahweh, I have sinned greatly in that I have done. And now I beseech thee, O Yahweh, take away the iniquity of thy servant, for I have done very foolishly. All right. Because the children of Israel belongs to Yahweh, not to David in that sense. All right. So for you to go and to number the nation of Israel, when you look it up, it was seen as though like for you to do such a thing that the nation belonged unto you. You see what I'm saying? And also the commandment that, hey, what we read in Exodus 30 and 12, if you was to go a number, everyone had to give a ransom. All right. And also I pulled out Genesis 16, which let me just grab that. All right. Because, we may have some new people here. Let me see. Genesis 16 and 10. It says, and the angel of Yahweh said unto her, I will multiply thy seed exceedingly, that it shall not be numbered for multitude. You see that? It shall not be numbered for multitude. All right. But they sitting up here asking for a registry and how many people is in your household. Like, come on, man. Right. This is 2 Timothy 2 and 2. It says, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who should be able to teach others also. All right. That's your job. If you've been given the truth freely, OK, and you're coming in the right spirit, you should be once you are grounded and you have a solid foundation built upon the names of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, then you being raised up through the spirit should do like-minded by entering into the laboring, OK, of the elders. OK, and then you supposed to go out there and teach other faithful men and raise them up. Not at their advantage by charging them X amount of dollars for a damn university. You see? Because this is how they're being gathered. Baruch 5:5, arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of power. Rejoicing in the remembrance of power, man. Because they're hearing something that is a refresh, that's refreshing in their ears. But you want to sit up there and charge. On one end of the spectrum, you say it's free to join, but then behind closed doors, when they put in their registry, now here comes the trap. Once they want to pick out whether it's the reincarnation series or the fractal series or whatever, now you got to charge them. You see what I'm saying? And the Lord going to destroy you cats for that, man. You know? So, yeah, I'll end it here. This is 1 John 4:6. It says, whereof, Salakia, we are of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He that knoweth the Most High heareth us. He that is not of the Most High heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. And this right here, all right, Kingdom of University or Kingdom of Israel, all right, this right here is the spirit of error. And we're not dealing with this, man. All right. And so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to let the Akim know, public service announcements. All right. Red flag, Kingdom of Israel, Kingdom of University. All right. Don't go their way. Don't inquire. Don't do nothing, man. All right. Beware and stay vigilant, Akim. So with that, I'm going to shut it down. Giving all praise, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. And double honors once again to the beloved apostles and elders of Great Millstone, better known as GMS or Ruel. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the tabernacle of David. It's on to the next, Lord's will. Shalom.